And then, as you know, she started deleting everyone before the prize draw even started. I've got to admit, there's two or three that have already got given their prizes before that she even called there was a draw of sorts. So the game was rigged before it even started, and only went downhill from there.
I mean, we knew it was rigged because she came online and she was saying that she's already chosen 2 people, and it's like, well, that's not random.
No.
Like, you can't just choose 2 people. And the fact that she was saying some bags will be better than others, well, no, people are paying exactly the same money. You can't give one a really good bag and one a shitty bag if they're paying exactly the same money. That's not how it works.
No, and also someone mentioned about the not being able to being sent the prizes because of different areas and if you're in a different country. It's not really that difficult and that expensive to do that if she has got the amount of money she said she'd got for all the entries. So it would have been obviously, I would have done that. I would have calculated that in to make sure all that was good. But, Luna, she just speaks and carries on and don't put a full stop in it. It's all been an absolute joke, and like I say, I feel sorry for all the people that got conned into this. And if it's the second time, because this wasn't the first time, was it? This has happened before, and I just feel sorry for the people that have got involved with her. Hopefully we've put enough out now where there's with yourself, myself, John, Pockers, there's enough evidence going out there now where I hope people, I don't want to twist someone's arm, go look at the evidence and make your mind up is what I say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Hey,
right.
John.
Hey, John.
Hello, how are you all?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Very well, mate.
Yeah, not too bad. I just thought I'd come in because I heard what you were talking about, and I just wanted to say that there's been I've hinted at a few things in my previous chats where I've said I've got a lot going on and I've had my mum in hospital and things. And I just posted a video explaining in more detail what has been actually going on. And I'm not advertising that, but the reason why I'm mentioning that is to say that what makes me angry, especially with Annette, but with other creators as well, is when they come on and they say that they have the worst life and they have all these terrible things going on. But in reality, it's actually the quiet ones that are suffering more.
Yeah.
And it really makes me angry that she earns subs and gifts from coming on and pleading all this sickness, etc., when actually people have got a lot of other stuff going on in their lives and they don't come on and expect the same thing.
No.
And I just wanted to give people an insight as to why I've been doing it. That's one of the reasons why.
So I think that you do your content on the name's Luna because you're jealous of her. And obviously, I
am very jealous of her. I'm mostly jealous that she's able to live a solitude lifestyle without a partner.
Just because she can grow a better beard than you doesn't mean that you can go out and
then
do all these things.
Yeah, to be fair, the anti-TikToker has got a pretty good beard.
Thank you, John.
Yeah, no, I was talking about John, not the anti-TikToker. Come on.
More on my chin than my head.
No, but so I watched a video of Luna. She was doing a battle, of course she was, and she was saying that she obviously had this friend who she knew like outside of TikTok, but also on TikTok. He keeps on trolling her and making up all this stuff, and it's like, how can all these people be saying the same thing? Like, I was reading the reviews on Trustpilot and I was looking through and they all say the same thing. Now, how can that be? How can everyone be lying when we don't know each other? We don't know who's written a review and who hasn't.
I think that you've made a valid point there about the whole video that it's a video of her live where she went in a battle with other people in her agency, and she just spent the entire time with every creator complaining about her life and how she's bullied. She didn't take an effort to actually meet people and ask them about themselves.
She looked miserable.
She just was miserable. Now, the bit that really annoyed me, and I did discuss this with Andy the other day, actually, She came on and said, I nearly unalived myself the other year.
Oh, yeah.
And do you know what? She says that every single troll is because of me. And everything she's gone through is because of her friend. She's obviously referring to me here.
Mm.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sorry, but these people are acting that way because of her actions and the way that she is. Just because I've highlighted them and opened some people's eyes, it doesn't mean that I'm responsible for the actions of these other people.
No.
And
Exactly.
she needs to learn that people are reacting the way that they are because of her.
Yeah,
Not because of a video I published, you know?
I obviously have my scruples about her because I started watching her and then I went back through like her old videos to like work her out and stuff, because I do that like with most people. And I saw the ME cancer one and that really hit home for me. I don't care how old it is, that hit home for me.
That's for everyone. Yep.
And then
I mean, it's still relevant today.
it really is. It really is. I mean,
You know why? Because she's still got that bloody link in her
in
profile.
Why wouldn't you put that down?
But it was after my grievances that I even came across John. I didn't know anything about John before then. I didn't know that you were linked to her. Like, I did see some videos pop up, but they weren't ever talking about Luna, so I didn't know that you were connected in any way. I'm glad that you have come into my life. I think you are a lovely person, and I think that the people doing the exposés are genuinely lovely people.
Well, look, I appreciate. I want to be clear. I'm not the best person in the world. I've done things in my past that I'm not. You know, but the difference is that I'm not. I'm consistent with not being an arsehole.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's the important difference.
Yeah.
And thank you, Maggie. I mean, you've always been there to support. The biggest thing about this, and Andy does it as well, you guys are there to pick up the pieces and actually talk to these people that are affected by it. And she still can't get it into... I watched the clip again of her the other day when she was with Zach, and she just couldn't apologise. Like, she physically was going to vomit.
Yeah.
But she couldn't apologise. And these are examples of where these people that come into you and Andy and whatever and say that they've had these conditions, they feel terrible that this is someone that's representing them and their community.
Yeah.
They're really suffering, and she just can't understand that. And it really triggers me.
She is genuinely a narcissist. You look at the whole definition of what a narcissist is and their traits. She cannot apologise. She cannot take ability for her actions. She cannot talk about anyone but herself. She blames everyone else for her misdoings. Like, it's people that haven't understood her rather than what she's actually said. I mean, like, if...
But can I be honest with you? I wish she'd get a social life, because this would help with all of this. If she had
her social life.
Yes.
As she tells you every day.
Yeah, well, to the one or two people that she paid for last. But my point is that she's got all this defensive attitude.
I just realised what you said.
She's got this defensive attitude all the time, and I bet that attributes that in public. But I don't see... She needs to not let her walls down, because that's not technically the right saying, but she needs to go in and... Like, stop talking to a phone and talk to people. Put a phone down. Start talking to people. I don't know if it's too far gone. She's 50 years old. I don't know if old dogs can learn new tricks. But it's a really antisocial aspect of her that's really I really dislike about her personally.
Yeah.
It's that they're not having accountability, you know.
I mean, she comes on here for...
Sorry, I'm cooking in the background.
You know, if I want company, I'll bell up my best mate and be like, we're going out, bitch.
That's it.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, there's some times when it's like during the day and my mate's at work and I'm currently unemployed, but I am looking for a job.
TikTok's a job.
It's not for me.
It's your job.
30p ain't going to do me well.
No.
It's not going to buy the groceries. We do actually have an ex-mod in here. Welsh is ex-mod. I just want to hear.
I'm going to step down so that she can have her say. I appreciate
me
you
too.
having me in as well.
Anytime, John. You're always welcome.
And
I'll see you
appreciate it,
later.
Maggie.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you as well.
Bless your heart. Take care.
All right, take care, everyone. Cheers. Are you employed as a self-employed content creator? No, I'm a teacher. Welsh, hello. Sorry that took so long. Welcome.
Yeah. Because what you were saying about her on the other thing saying about the subs giving them bags.
Yeah.
She did it before when I was an actual mod. She did it something similar.
Oh, okay.
And because what she did, because she bought a painting from one of the TikTok people.
Yeah.
And so she had one that she didn't want because she didn't colour, so she was going to give it to somebody who subscribed. But it was on the wheel, so whatever number that the subs that was, I think I was number 7, I think it was, and I was number 7.
Mm-hmm.
So she did the wheel in front of everyone, or showed us on the mod chat saying that person number 7 will win the picture, whatever it was. And I won it. She wouldn't send it to me because she didn't trust me.
She didn't trust you. What didn't she trust?
She didn't think I was genuine enough just for her to send it to me.
But that's not up to her. You don't have to be genuine if you fucking won it.
And then, because she did something to me on my birthday as well. Last April.
Yeah.
She bought like me a Tesco's order, which I didn't know nothing about. And because it was still in her name, and when it comes to my address, it was in her name.
Right.
So when the Tesco driver turned up, I was not shocked, but I was like, I wasn't expecting a parcel or delivery or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I was like stunned, sort of thing. And then it was, the driver said, "Are you Annette?" Or is Annette's surname as well? I was like, "No, I'm not. I'm my name."
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Sorry about this. I'll go and speak to her, the person who ordered it, and I'll take it back." And it turned out it was for me. And at the time when she'd gone, I went into the shower. Because when Russians get to the door, I kind of weed myself. Because that's what happens to me sometimes. Mm-hmm. So then she took my letterbox. "Oh, it's for you. It's for you. Please answer the door. It's for you." And loads of people on the other mod were trying to ring me. Try and get me to accept it.
So she bought you a Tesco shopping thing?
Yeah.
But she didn't let you know that she'd done that?
No, she wanted it to be a surprise.
But you have to let people know that you're doing that. Otherwise, you're going to be in your situation where you don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. And then she said I was ungrateful then.
That's not being ungrateful. I'd be a little bit sus if anyone just randomly bought my shopping for me and didn't tell me.
Because on the live the day before, it was like, oh, other people, like, she came in my live and was doing like a game thing. "Oh, what's your favourite drink? What's your favourite whatever it was?" She was saying it's like might be 50 quid's worth of stuff. But obviously if I had known that it was coming, I would have been fine with it. Not know exactly what it was. Mm-hmm. Know that it was coming.
Yeah, that's weird.
And then obviously loads of people before my birthday said, because obviously I didn't want to give my full proper address, I didn't have a PO box or anything. Mm-hmm. She said to everyone, if they want to send me a card or a present, send it to her and she'll forward it on to me. I didn't receive any of that.
Sorry, I just had to grab something. Why? I don't understand her. I really don't. I don't even know what to say, to be honest. I really don't. I'm just going to introduce the next person. Tanya, hello, welcome. Tanya, are you there? You're muted at the moment, sweet. People saying in the comments, like, I'd love someone to buy my shopping. I get that. But if you are of a certain disposition and you don't know that it's coming and someone's fucking, like, bought you something and not told you what it is, and then you've said, no, that's not my name because it's not your name, and then they call you ungrateful, it's just a little bit weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah, so people are saying that I didn't receive any cards or anything. People are asking.
Oh, what am I doing?
Yeah, there's people are saying in the chat reminded me that when I didn't answer the door, my neighbour came down and from upstairs and took it all in. If when I didn't receive it, and then made in her or contacting them to see whether I've had it yet. And because I don't know half of the... Because I don't know any half the people in the street. One of them could have been called Annette. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, exactly. You've got to know. You've got to know. Right, guys, I'm just going to close the live for a while. I've got to go to the toilet. I've got to take my toes. I've got to eat. But when I'm doing my makeup, I will come back on, and it will just be like a chit chat, TikTok, where I'm getting ready and everyone's talking. Welsh, thank you so much for coming up. I really appreciate it. Thank you for talking to me.
Yes, if anyone wants to message me about it, I don't mind telling them anyway if people want to message me about it.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's a little bit strange from her. I take it you're not her mod anymore.
No, because she blocked me because of all this happened. And because like I said, I have some sort of autistic tendencies. I need to know things at plans and stuff. Not know exactly the extent of what's planned, but need to know when it's coming.
Yeah, exactly. That would make sense to me. If I just got it and it turned up on my door, I'd be like, what is this?
Because I've been living here 8 years. Only say a set few in the street I will actually talk to.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know hardly anyone's name. It was about 15, 20 houses in the street. I don't know only know maybe 4 houses worth.
Yeah, exactly. It's see, people are understanding it now. Right, thank you so much for telling your story. I'm going to go and I will be back on a bit later. So everyone take care. Thank you for joining and feel free to follow if you want. Take care.
Thank you.